your microphones. We'll start the meeting in a few minutes. We'll start the promotion in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome to promotion. We'll start in a few minutes. If you're just coming in, please mute your microphones. Thank you.
What time is it? 5 o'clock, 5:01. See that Arlene Cosan, is this limited to who can get it? No, I'm trying to decide how I want to set it up. I don't want my picture up there.
Good afternoon, and welcome to our virtual promotion for the Flintridge Prep class of 2024. We want to thank you in advance for your flexibility in these uncertain times. And students in particular, the entire faculty wants to thank you for this spring in which you have just bought in completely to online learning. You've been such good sports. You've produced so much wonderful work. You just have the respect and gratitude of all of us. You have had quite a year this year. You have successfully completed high school courses in math and language. You've explored the complexity of the U.S. Constitution. You've impacted the community, and you've dived in more deeply and hopefully discovered new passions in arts and athletics and other extracurriculars. And we're here to celebrate you at the moment and to detail more completely your various accomplishments. Dean of Students, Midge Kimball.
Thank you, Mr. Bachman. Welcome to Flintridge Prep's 8th grade promotion exercise. This is definitely the season for graduations and promotions. Even if it's on Zoom, it's still a celebration. It's a time to celebrate accomplishments, but to celebrate the process of immense growth that you have all been part of. It's a time to remember the year from the opening party at El Tadena Country Club to numerous middle school dances to 8th grade day, going to Crestview and enjoying the Beatnik Cafe, to 2 community service days, field trips, sporting events, and meetings with senior 8th grade buddies. For our celebrated promoters, this is a beginning as well. Soon you'll be in high school, and you probably can't predict just how you'll change or how much you'll change. I was watching commencement on Zoom on Sunday evening, and I was flooded with memories of our seniors from when they were in middle school. I was reminded of many stages that our kids go through to reach the point of accepting a diploma from Flintridge Prep. In just 4 years, you'll grow and mature as thinkers, students, and citizens of our world. In just 4 years, many of you will be voting, driving, parents calm down, and worrying about the prom. It happens in a blink of the eye. And one day in May, you'll walk across the stage and confident adults ready to conquer the world. Tonight is a wonderful opportunity to congratulate yourselves on how far you've already come and to consider who you want to be when you receive your high school diploma. Every one of the students here tonight have grown in measurable ways, as well as ways they can't really be recognized. All of our middle schoolers were an active participant in their learning. Every day they developed discrete skills like critical thinking, analysis, debate. They learned important algebraic formulas and how to identify rocks and minerals. They learned how to conjugate verbs in Spanish, French, or Latin. And they were introduced to new leadership concepts, from empathy to developing a path towards leadership. Their growth was on display in a variety of collaborative projects that asked them to take a global perspective and put STEAM to work. Here are just a few of the projects. Students perfected stellar community impact projects, debated a total war, put together a poetry project, wrote self-exploratory essays, and prepared for debates. Their success with these projects depended on their ability to perfectly balance academic skills with equally important leadership skills, community values, creativity, intellectual risk-taking, the things you can't always see. Each of you have grown in all these areas, maturing before our eyes. We applaud all of you. When I've attended the middle school sports award program, most of our students played on a team and many played several sports even at the same time. Those sports included flag football, cross country, tennis, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, swimming, track, golf, and soccer. If you play one or more of the sports for the school, pat yourself on the back. Will the Student Senate class officers for this year please pat yourself? The 8th grade officers were President Sienna Vaughn with Commissioners Evan Geyer and Grace McConnell. They met weekly with Ms. Burton and planned activities for the middle school. The middle school is very active in performing arts. Several of our 8th graders were involved in the whole school musical Pippin. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you participated in middle school orchestra, if you danced, or you sang in a concert this year, which will include tomorrow night's Performing Arts Unity concert, give yourself a pat on the back. Academic activities like speech and debate and the robotics team require a lot of time and practice. If you participated in either of these activities, please give yourself a pat on the back. Our students participate in a variety of clubs. Book club, chess club, library advisory club, sewing club are among some of the clubs. Will members of Flintridge Prep clubs please give yourself a pat on the back? As you can see, if you can see all the pats on the back, these kids not only gave all during the school day in their academic classes, but they pursued special interests and dreams in after-school hours. Growing up is tough work, and these 8th graders have been hard at play. We treasure their accomplishments. I'd like to introduce the next speaker. Sienna Vaughn is our class president for this year, and she will be your 8th grade speaker. Take it away, Sienna.
Okay, I just want to make sure everything is working. All right.
Yes.
If I had to compare this grade to one thing, I would compare us to fish. Not because we can all make that pucker face with our lips, but because we're all about to be swimming in the ocean of high school. We're not quite there just yet. We're more in the river phase. Middle school has been that bridge between the little streams and the big open ocean called high school. We begin our journey at the 7th grade bowling party, a great time where all the 7th graders get to meet their future best friends. Except no one mentioned it would be the most awkward day of my adolescent life. We all just stood around trying to make 20-second conversation with whoever was in the same lane. Just imagine the picture we took at the end. We were all so far apart, looked like we were social distancing. But even if we were far apart, we were finally all in the same place. Then came Big Bear. By this time, we all had good groups of friends, but Big Bear gave us the opportunity to meet people that we hadn't really had a chance to talk to. There were a few hiccups along the road, the freezing nights, the showers, and sharing rooms with people we barely knew, but by the end, we all became so close. Being in the same place was no longer the only thing we had in common. Midterms were there before we knew it. By this time, we'd given up the fight against older kids calling us the name Sebi, something I'm still not sure how to spell. Our nerves ate us up until we got out of the exams, realizing we didn't have to have started studying 2 months prior. Then came Disneyland. It was one of the best days of most of our lives. It was the last time our grade was together before summer. We all ran around the happiest place on earth, the excitement to get to the next ride, standing in incredibly long lines with lots of food. Our year first had ended. After a long summer, we found ourselves at book day once again. Except this time, I had forgotten how heavy the boxes of books were, until I had to carry them then again, and my arms quickly remembered. We had become as close as a school of fish, learning how to swim faster and faster. And we were taking breaks and were ready to dive underwater once more. We knew what most days would bring. We knew what kind of breakfast burrito we preferred. We knew what a little running in PE meant. Everything passed faster and faster with Town Center every Friday and Trader Joe's runs for fake Takis whenever we had a craving. We were all swimming through the river like we'd been there all our lives, completely adapted to the cold water. During that final stretch, we hit COVID-19, where a global pandemic has forced us to move classes to home. Our final moments together as a group, we spend as individuals. But the good news is we get to make up 2 minutes before every class and had test-free lives with finals as reflections and essays. In all seriousness, we can and will get through it because we will keep swimming. COVID-19 has been a great white shark in our river, something that you would never expect to be there, but that somehow is. And all you can do is just keep swimming, hoping everyone will be okay. So, there's absolutely no way we could have swum through the river without our parents, families, friends, and faculty, all of whom continue to lead us downstream and avoid the waterfalls. Thank you to the supportive teachers who continue to show us they care. Thank you to the faculty and administration who keep us afloat. And finally, thank you to the parents who brought us to this river in the first place and who help us thrive every single day. Next year, we will meet a whole new group of people. Welcoming new people to our river might seem scary now, but I guarantee by the second week of school, we'll all be on our way to becoming one big family. If I had to compare this grade to one thing, it would be fish. Not because we can all make that pucker face with our lips, but because now, class of 2024, we're swimming through the ocean of high school together. Now, I would like to present our 8th grade class commissioners, Evan Geyer and Grace McConnell.
Hello, everybody, and we are going to be presenting the 8th grade gift. And on behalf of the 8th grade class, we present a slat wall display for the library.
It will be used to display art, post announcements, and show off books in a stylish and organized way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Bachman, I present the 8th grade class for promotion. Please wait until all names have been read to unmute your microphones. Halia Natala Ben. Julia Ann Bonk. Samantha Jean Bonk. Athanasios Chang Budakidis. Ava Rose Burlingame. Connor Wong Kammerer. Isabella Sumia Chan. Maylin Daying Chen. Preston Ken Chen. Madison Maylene Chu. Ellie Tabin Choi. Chloe Ina Chong. Alexander David Chorba. Hudson Taylor Kuhn. Mila Jack Delacueva. Rafi Leo Fermanian. Jordan Brittany Gaspar. Angelique Aatsi Guan. Evan Edward Geyer. Carmina Maria Habashi. Kazuma Ju Hakushi. Marissa Lee Halley. George Stanley Hayes. Nicholas Jin. Advait Kartik. Julian Peter Latu. Annabelle Sana Lee. Kayla Eunhae Lee. Kayla Yaji Lee. Nicole Taun Lee. Kelton Philip Lin. Lucy Liu. Broderick Liu. Lauren Tiffany Lopez. Christian Henry Marks. Charles Kevin Martin. Grace May McConnell. Leo Young McDonald. Kaylin Ava Mirzayan. Warren Tashik Nam. Haley Nicole Newfer. Stephen Siming Ing. Ashley Anne-Marie Notley. Solomon Louis Nicholas Oreggio. Hannah Rose Pitney. Kathleen Karen Pranioto. Silas Vaughn Siebel. Caitlin Haley Sullivan Pasquale. Kelly Tsao. Sienna Elizabeth Vaughn. Jawin Abigail Wong. Haley Mia Wilson. Marin Lartigue Young. Caitlin Myung Yoon. Daniel Zhao.
Please unmute and let's give him an applause. Before you continue your celebrations in your own homes, I'd just like to thank all the people that made this program and this entire spring possible. Our dean, Kimberly, and the entire faculty, the communications in our tech department, the parents for their activities and the help with the slideshow. We really salute all of you. You entered here in 7th grade into a brand new community. Sienna told you it was a little terrifying at first, but you found your place and you formed a class. And next year, you're going to expand that class as you double your size. You'll have new friends, new diversity, and new opportunities. Last week, my son from the class of 2003 had a Zoom with 10 of his prep classmates, and he said that 5 of them he had met in 7th grade and 5 of them he had met in 9th. So some of the wonderful people you're going to go through life with are going to be showing up in August, as well as the people who are sitting near you right now. So we're asking you to please play the gracious host to these new students who will feel a little bit like you did on that first day of 7th grade, and bring them into the community as quickly as possible and form this class, help them meld into your expanded identity as the prep class of 2024. Based on your progress to this date, I know you're going to be a huge success. And I've already penciled in December 2029 for that 5-year reunion. So I'll be seeing you there. Congratulations. Enjoy the summer. Take care.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer. someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man.
Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer,
But I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us,
and the world will live as one.
Congratulations.
I hope someday